The following video is a tutorial on the Small Business Administration Buying Opportunity Tool. Video 1 will explain what is included in the video series and why the Opportunity Tool was developed. The other videos in the series will provide tips on Microsoft Excel pivot tables, how to navigate within the Buying Opportunity Tool, and how to use the data provided in the tool to look for opportunities to increase small business access to prime procurement awards. The last video will review the methodology and calculations used to project areas of opportunity. The second video is an introduction on how to create pivot tables. We recommend users watch the video if you are not familiar with using pivot tables. The Buying Opportunity Tool is Microsoft Excel based, and having a basic understanding of how to use pivot tables is necessary. In video 3, we will review the file layout and present what data is available in the Excel file. We will show you how to navigate within the tool and what is included in the pre-formatted pivot table reports. We will also cover how to use and modify ad hoc queries using the pivot tables, and how to use the data in the tool to improve small business buying opportunity. Video 4 will discuss the methodology and calculations used in the Buying Opportunity Tool. The methodology and calculations are fairly complex, and for this reason we thought it would be beneficial to create a separate video for this instruction. Now let's talk about why the tool was developed. The United States government is the largest single purchaser of goods and services in the world, awarding over $400 billion in small business eligible contracts every year. SBA's Office of Government Contracting and Business Development works with federal agencies with the goal of awarding at least 23% of all prime government contract dollars to small businesses. Each federal agency has its own individual small business contracting goal as well. SBA is responsible for ensuring the sum of all of the agency individual goals exceed the 23% target established by law. Each federal agency is also expected to meet specific statutory goals. These goals are set at 5% for small disadvantaged businesses and woman-owned small businesses, and 3% for service-disabled veteran-owned small businesses, and for small businesses that are located in historically underutilized business zones or hub zones. So let's talk about the data in the tool. The core data in the Buying Opportunity Tool comes from the Federal Procurement Data System Next Generation, or FPDS-NG. FPDS-NG is an automated system used to collect and report federal prime procurement awards. Every year, SBA receives a fiscal year-end extract from GSA. This extract contains the final certified FPDS-NG data that ties to the Small Business Goaling Report. SBA accesses this data by importing it into a database. Now keep in mind when you're using this tool that it has been developed based on the contracting department perspective and not the funded department. The premise behind the tool is that if we look back at the historical federal prime purchasing trends by NAICS code and compare each office's actual small business prime purchasing achievement to their own department and the government-wide achievement averages for that same NAICS code, we might be able to identify NAICS codes in offices that have comparatively lower achievement results. These lower than average offices and NAICS are identified as areas that have possible potential for small business growth. These are the areas we would like to recommend that you explore to see if there is, in fact, room to grow our small business results. Thank you. This concludes the introduction to the Buying Opportunity Tool video. The following slide will provide contact information if you have any additional questions.